Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 2025 game series. Game 11 Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I have the Vampire Masquerade game for the computer originally, and I went to play it, but like the game kept crashing on me back then, and apparently the game was like apparently plagued with issues, I guess. And I didn't know that, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I just gave it up. I couldn't even get past like the very beginning aspect of the game, so which is really sad. You know, okay, sure, okay, good enough. You know, I'm gonna go with medium because holy crap, that would be hard to read. Combat trophies will be disabled. Easy for players that want to focus on story and exploration over combat. Players who want to feel a badass older vampire without having to worry about the challenge. I'll play it on easy and casual, just in case. Well, not just because of trophies, but yeah. Awaken your elder.
I would be the beast incarnate, and none here would survive my hunger or my rage.
I must have sustenance. I must drink, and deeply.
Hey, Lunar. Tidying up? Should I question it? Okay, I won't question it. Alright, well, welcome in. Awaken your elder. I ended up getting it there, oh, jeez. Friday last week. It was supposed to come in on Saturday, but it arrived Friday. Um, and I got in a bit of games I never actually shared with you. Um, but yeah, this was one of them. Anyway,
Queen City, they used to call it. The gateway to Alaska, the city of flowers. That one never took off. The Emerald City, in the 80s, when they were trying to give it a spit shine. Layers upon layers of history, each trying to mask the ones below. But Queen City is not wrong when you dig under the polish. Blue bloods in castles, peasants in the gutter. Same old story with a pretty flag on top. This town's had a queen for a long, long time. When the weight of a crown gets too heavy, people start sharpening axes. But it takes one hell of a push to set them swinging. You need a firebrand, a revolutionary, a despot, a murderer, or maybe just someone with a real big axe to grind. If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll. And I am a betting man.
Hey. Hey, are you okay? Frank! Frank, there's someone hurt down here! Get someone on that radio! Take it easy. I got you. Don't try to move. Are you hurt?
Hey, hello, Richie. What the hell happened?
I have played the multiplayer free one and I liked it. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that got closed down. Actually, Lunar. I never got to play it, but it never really intrigued me, to be honest. Yeah, I think it shut down this year, or the announcement was to be shut down for next year, or something like that. I think it was this year, to be honest. Hi, hi, uwu. Alright. Feeding regenerates health. To feed, press L2R2 when the feed prompt appears on a viable target. The feed prompt will appear over an enemy when they are either damaged enough to enter into a stun state, or if they are unaware of the nomad's presence. Open category? Oh, that is a category. Never mind.
You okay? Richie! Shit! Hang on, I'm on my way.
What? Where? I cannot be found like this.
Take it out naked. Codex updated.
I'm not strong.
Envelope of cash. Discovered in the derelict apartment building where the normal. Oh, I was going to say normal. Oh my god. Where the nomad awoke. A paper envelope containing a small wad of cash. There is a handwritten note enclosed which reads, "No paycheck for your friend this week. You tell him. We see him snooping upstairs again, and you'll lose something real valuable." Oof. Feeding Vitae? Vitae? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. And blood. All vampires feed to survive through a blood drawing bite known as the kiss, an act which both participants enjoy an euphoric physical pleasure. Some mortals, once fed upon, will spend the rest of their existence searching for this feeling again, regardless of the danger it presents. Most kindred feed from mortals. A few may stoop to the less nourishing blood of animals, and fewer still indulge in the controversial act of drinking the blood of their fellow vampires. After consuming a living creature's blood, the blood becomes vita within the vampire. It's that word I'm not sure how to pronounce. Anyway, this blood animates their physical being, mends their wounds, and fuels their supernatural powers. Okay, L3 is to run. It's good to know. Or pressing L3 down. Don't have to hold it down, which is good. Thankfully, some games you do. Iceway presents Fire 90s Night, live one night only, with Stone Squad.
Who the fuck? You're going down, asshole!
Do not.
Oh, fucking mushrooms. Press triangle to open the codex menu. Press R1 to perform a standard attack. Standard attacks are fast and deadly to most mortals, but stronger foes will not be defeated without further assault.
Dense. I must be careful.
God damn, look what I did to that guy. Look at the blood on the door. Jeez. He literally wants to splat. Do you even have a head left? It does. Okay. Okay. Press X to jump, double tap. Oh, double jump, okay. Alright, cool. So if I go to press up here and X, I climb over. To preserve the masquerade, avoid performing vampiric jumps in front of mortals. Yes. So you gotta, try not to let people know that vampires exist in this game. It's like lore, if I remember correctly. If you do something that a vampire would and a mortal sees you do it, then it's just like, oh my god, I just see, like, and basically imagine them going to like the Sun or other, like, National Choir and all that, and going, I just seen like a vampire bit my neighbor's neck because he was looking for rent money, or something like some stupid headline like that. And it's like, oh, come on, really? Are you really going to believe this person? And even though they are actually telling the truth and they sound crazy, yeah. Anyway. Just taking a look around to see if there's anything, maybe I can find to collect. Inventory wise, all that good stuff. Oh, okay. Or I could have just done that. That's cool too. I was just checking to see.
Oh. That's not my voice. My mouth it's coming out of either. Well, I know the back of my hand like the back of my hand, and well, that is not my hand.
Who speaks?
So you can hear me. Huh. Well, good evening.
Who are you?
Say again. Who are you?
Hand on heart. If I had either of those, I'm still asleep. Give me a moment.
Gather yourself, then speak. Seems we are both in the dark. Did not play the fool.
Seems we are both in the dark then. Tell me what you can, and we will go from there.
That's generous of you. I know if I woke up with a voice in my head, well, I would probably take it better than most. But I appreciate I'm unusual in a few respects, and I thank you for your patience. My name's Fabian. I was a vampire, like yourself. A kindred, Malkavian by blood. And I was, and still am, a detective. Matter of fact, I just started a new case. Finding my missing body. Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
I remember nothing recent. Nothing that would explain how I got here, at least.
I guess we don't have much to go off of. Except you've got a Malkavian and a mark. It's something. Let's try this. You hit me with some questions. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
How do you get inside my head? Do you know this mark?
Do you recognize this mark, child of Malkav?
I don't think I do. But if poets and philosophers are to be believed, there's one thing I can tell you. When we want something to belong to us, we mark it. I'd say someone has claimed you. From where I sit, I can understand why. There's power in these old bones. Centuries of strength in these veins. Someone covets you. Question is, who?
How did you get inside my head?
How did you get inside my head? Do you truly remember nothing?
My memory's a jigsaw right now, and I'm still working on the edges. I know I was on some sort of investigation, but how it got me here,
Breaking and entering skulls was never my forte.
How do we get you out? Let us move on. Who would dare murder me? How do we get you out?
As for our situation, how do we get you out of me?
If I were a betting man, which it happens I am, I'd wager this. Finding answers to one of our questions will find us the answers for the others.
You say someone covets me. Who dared give me this mark?
Seems to me that only someone deeply wounded could mark you like that. But as for who that is, no idea. I know they're careless to let you out without a leash.
We will not find our answers here. Let us move on.
If I may, I'd recommend we get somewhere safe. I know a place. If you can get us out to the night air, I'll direct you. Supposing we're still in Seattle.
Seattle. This is America. Very well. I will find a way outside, then you may guide me.
Sounds good. You got a name, by the way?
Many. But for now, you can call me Fire.
All right. Pleased to meet you, Fire. Let's find
Taste
our way
a
out,
foreign
shall we?
body.
Save the worry about marks and other mischief.
Brewers Chalice Tourney. Canadian Bros versus Luchador Inc. Elimination. Last wrestler standing. Bracket. Submission deadline November 12th. Sprague. Brooks. No way! They have Mr. Noodles written here? Oh, man. King Travis. Like, I know this is, like, just all made up. But for those who don't know, in Canada, we have a brand of ramen noodle packages that you can buy called Mr. Noodles. So when I see that, it just funny. It's funny anyway. Long time ago, it used to be like 20 something cents like a packet, or 30 cents or something like that. And now, ever since like inflation, it's like gone up to like, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 70 cents. Anyway. Jeez. Isn't that something? Blossom in Oblivion, #1 album, 10/10/21, one show live. See, I'm not sure when this game came out, but I know it was this year. 67 local breweries, 52 food trucks. Sounds like sounds like a good time. Donut Powder, featuring sprinkles, starring Frost and Glaze, Pastry Brothers, Pow, Erd, the Bavarian, White Vanilla, and Sugar. Oh, it's DJs. Okay, I love everything about this. I would listen to these people if they existed, just based on the names. Yes, I love ramen noodles. I know you don't know that about me yet, but yeah, I love ramen noodles. Cocktail specials? Espresso. Comedy act, okay. Like other games, like, get outside!
Nah, could be a security guy to meet us. Well, where is he then? Guys, hang on, I got his number. Frank?
The Embrace, Sire and Child. The Embrace is the gift and curse of eternity and bloodlust given by the kindred to a mortal. The Sire first drains the mortal before replacing the victim's blood and some of their own, passing on undeath and their clan's strength and flaws. The Embrace is death and rebirth. Undeath replacing life. A child will always be weaker than the Sire. One generation further from the first vampire, Cain. Yes, Gunnar, this was the game that I held close to the chest that I didn't want to give away that I got there last week, or yeah, last Friday. Oh lordy, there's a lot of this is just like lore type and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go through and not read them all. That's just crazy. Hold on. Fabian the Malgavian detective. A stranger's voice living in Fire's head. Fabian is a loquacious detective and a kindred of the Malkavian clan. He claims to have no memory or understanding of why he is stuck inside fire instead of his own body. The Nomad goes by many names, but in this time and place they chose to be known as Fire. Whoever or whatever brought the Nomad to this compromised state is unknown. Fabian might know a bit about the legends of their host, but not much. The only thing that is for certain is that the Nomad, whoever they are, will choose what information they wish to share with whom. Okay.
Hurry it up. It's cold as balls out here.
Yeah, I got it.
Seeing through your eyes is... this is quite something.
Not that I know.
My kindred senses are finely tuned and able to discern much more information about a normal mortal. Press R3 to activate heightened sense in order to focus on aspects of the world that are unseen by typical mortal humans. This can help identify types of prey, useful elements of the environment, and other useful information that will help a kindred survive. Okay.
Come on, asshole.
Guess we'll have to go in. How's the shoulder?
Yeah, not good, man. Not good.
I can't break that, apparently.
Hey, anyone in there? Hey, fella, you there? What was the call about?
Meth head attacking his buddy, he said.
Shit, we need to get this open then.
Where do I go?
Dispatcher calling in a prio.
Okay, let's do this. Hey, assholes, open up! Come on, you know how cold it is? You want to take us on, at least do it in the warm.
Some calling cops. No way out there.
I can handle these mortals.
They'd be missed. That'd mean a full-scale hunt. We must not break the Masquerade. We gotta get up
Crosshair
and
grows
out.
when there's a
Take a
secret
look at your
nearby.
clothing choice. We'll have a problem. Elevator's as broke as a Monday night streetwalker.
Get that door open now!
Never mind, just go! Go!
God damn it! One quiet ship, that's too much to ask?
My. That was what they called telekinesis, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that there was a lever there. Herder. Okay. A certain approach.
Hello? Who's in here? Come on, don't make this night worse.
See the top right hand corner is the what you call it?
128 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 128.
We got a noise disturbance in a
No getting
suspected
past.
603
Think you
inside
can
the
distract him somehow?
apartment block.
You're a mite conspicuous.
Do you require
We
backup?
don't want to fight here.
No, I think we're good.
Copy that, 128. All quiet?
Yeah, all quiet, but... damn,
Press
Carl,
R2 to use
why was
telekinesis.
that
Press
food waste?
R1 to throw item. Okay. Back here for a moment. Discovered in a derelict apartment building where the nomad awoke. An open package smelling strongly acidic and rotten. There are small shards of broken glass presented at the bottom, sticky with congealed old blood. There is a note that reads, "Flirtatious donor. This type was hard to come by. Be careful with it. -F." Press R2 to pick up an object with telekinesis. Press R2 again to drop the held object. Press R1 to throw held object. Okay. Jeez.
Seattle PD, I'm coming over. All clear. Seattle PD, free!
Keep your identity. Oh. And I failed just like that. I didn't see where to go.
No getting
So,
past.
Got a noise disturbance
Think you can
in a
distract him somehow?
suspected 603
You're a
inside
mite
the abandoned
conspicuous.
apartment block.
We don't want to fight here.
Hello? Someone there? Don't fire. This is a breach.
really? Okay.
28 to dispatch.
I punched him in the back of the head, but it didn't, like, knock him out.
No
Got a
getting
noise
past.
disturbance in a
weird.
suspected
You can distract him
603
somehow.
inside the
You're a
abandoned
mite
apartment block.
conspicuous. We don't want to fight
Seattle
here.
PD, I'm coming over.
I wonder how they were able to get upstairs like that quick when they just got in the building seconds ago, you know?
Hello, Seattle. This is your 2 a.m. weather and traffic update. We're still under a severe storm warning, and it's cold, cold, cold out there. Colder than your favorite team's chances of making it to the playoffs this year. That cold. Now,
Are you sure we're in Seattle?
these important
Are you
reminders
sure we're not in
because
Toronto?
multiple things are happening at once. All streets in the historic Pioneer Square district are closed to traffic between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. due to emergency work on sewer systems damaged by the cold. Metro, bus, and streetcar service in the downtown area is suspended until further notice. And all flights in and out of Seattle-Tacoma International Airport are canceled. That's right, everyone. If you were dreaming of a tropical getaway to dodge the storm, it's good to want things, but that dream is over. So instead, I suggest you curl up with a favorite story and a glass of the good stuff and try to enjoy our winter wonderland while it lasts. You're up to date. Don't let the frost bite. And I'll be back in an hour to tell you another weather story.
That's, Interesting way to say, here's the weather update. What's the toilet paper over there? That's useful, right? While moving, press Alt X to glide.
Jehoshaphat H. Christ.
After beginning a jump, hold the jump button for longer X to initiate a glide. While gliding, it is possible to change course by pressing a direction. After a while, the Nomad will lose momentum and begin to rapidly descend. This is another tool the Nomad has made a part of their skill set. Okay. Yeah, I seen you start Blasphemous there, Gunner.
You are something else.
Strange going on.
I was going to bring it up to you eventually, especially in stream here. It's just like, I got a bad feeling. Tonight's not gonna be a good night. It's pretty fun, but I will get the problem not as there's a trophy for beating every boss in the game without ever healing. And maybe just, is there a way that you can make yourself OP? Like, level up to get like stronger as much as possible?
I'll get him a scar. Yeah. Ruin.
You get the report?
Yeah, looking for a security guy.
Watch your step. This floor's no good.
I think there's New Game Plus where it allows you to restart at max stats, but those enemies are going to be more powerful.
There's someone in here, man.
Ever look it up to see if there's like a trick
It could be snow, but the roof's rotted out.
to it, maybe? Besides get good.
Whoever's in here, you're trespassing on private property.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
Older than your country by 150 years.
Oh. Huh. Right.
Now be quiet.
Okay. Discovered in the derelict apartment building where the Nomad awoke. An open package, dusty with a small coffee stain on the corner. The box looks like it once held a cylindrical project, but is now empty, save for a very small trace of thick red liquid. It smells of mortal blood mixed with something that the Nomad cannot quite identify. There is a note that reads, "From an angry, unwilling donor. Keep low. Asshole sheriff should..." Asshole sheriff means sniffing around. F. Okay. Okay, let's see. Actually, in this game, they didn't actually make enemies scam to your level, which was surprising. Oh, I thought you literally meant like it was a scam. Scale. Okay. Scam. That's a pretty funny typo, to be honest.
sweetheart. This one goes out to all the fans of slaughtered pigs.
It's a ghoul, in case you didn't notice. Gonna bring the PD down on our necks.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. You never looked better, sweetheart.
Busy night. Cops, ghouls, detectives, mysterious flying strangers. All we need now is a full-on musical number.
The vein. Tap the vein. Do not feed the ghouls.
Full Masquerade breach.
Press square when above an unaware enemy to perform a drop-down attack, killing weaker foes. L1 to dash. R1 for a heavy attack.
Fuck you.
Press L1 and hold a directional to dash. Dashes can be performed on the ground or in the air to quickly close distance on an enemy or avoid an attack. Hold R1 for a heavy attack. They are slower to execute than a standard attack, but they do more damage and can push away enemies. Heavy attack can also be used to break through an enemy's block. Okay. Factions? Apparently the Seattle Police is a faction. The Seattle PD are, for the most part, blissfully unaware of the existence of Kindred. Police officers will protect mortals and respond to public displays of violence or suspicious behavior, attracting too much of their attracting too much of their attention risks a masquerade breach. Ghouls. Ghouls are mortals with supernatural traits, gained by drinking a vampire's blood. Ghouls benefit from superhuman strength and do not age, but they are essentially minions of their Dominator, the vampire who feeds them. They are addicted to vampire blood and dependent on it to keep their powers, assuring loyalty to their Dominator no matter how badly they are treated. Okay, sounds like a toxic relationship, but advanced combat? Crouch and then press R1 while crouch, circle, then attack R1 while airborne. Okay. So wouldn't a drop kick work if you jump in the air and then press say R1? Kicks. Dash L1 and attack R1. Different kick attacks can be achieved by dashing in different directions. Parry. Dash L1 toward an enemy at the moment when they attack in order to open the target up to a follow-up assault. Shunt. Attack R1 while sprinting to perform a shunt. Attack R1 while sliding to perform a slide kick attack. Telekinetic pull. The Nomad can use a telekinetic pull on an unaware opponent with R2. This will bring them within striking distance or catch them off guard and open them up to stronger assaults. Man, they're really throwing everything at you in the codex right away in this game. It's going to be a bit to remember, to be honest. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I don't see this crosshair getting bigger. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. I was like, there's got to be a way to get over there. I keep forgetting about telekinesis. Do not feed the ghouls. Mending elixir instantly restores health. Okay.
Maybe I should move to LA.
Book with inscription. Strange old book named Mastery of Athenor Corporis. It is well read and has many dog-eared pages. The inscription inside reads, "My friend, I trust this will aid you in your study. You have only just begun to unlock the potential of your abilities. Your mind can be your mind can be pushed much further, even if your body has reached its limit. I know you wouldn't want to let anyone down. JJ." Okay.
Someone else is in here. I can smell it.
Then we kill them too.
Chill the fuck out. No one else is here. Then we'll drop into the elevator, genius. Fine.
What was that?
Here! Here!
Anarch pylon! Yeah!
You killed my crew, and
Cops will be through here, starting to fill out paperwork. Let's make ourselves scarce. They'll just put it down to Seattle being Seattle.
Okay. Well, that sucked. I was kind of hoping to do all that without, well, maybe not all that, but without getting hit anyway. Okay, we got needles. People were shooting up here, apparently. Potent elixir. Temporarily increases the damage of attacks. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Almost there. Fresh night air. I can smell it. Or you can. Smells like freedom, with a hint of salt coming in from the Pacific.
An empty package. It smells it smells fetid and earthly, like mold. There is no other trace of what it might have contained. There's a note that reads, "Get this to D before sunrise. He has your money. P." D, D, P.
Seattle. Come on, the Haven's not far.
What year is this?
The year 2024. When did you...
I have been asleep for 100 years.
Now there's a thing. Well then, welcome to the 21st century.
I'm not sure if you can turn people in this. Oh, bronze trophy achieved. Welcome to Seattle. It's kind of funny. I took a screenshot of like when I unmuted the screen, so it'll have an image of the microphone on there too. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can turn people in this.
You are still here.
Till we've worked our caseload, seems we're stuck together. Welcome back from the land of Nod. You and I can't ever really leave it, can we?
No, I suppose not. Unusual to wake to a kind word. You persist. Disappointing.
No, I suppose not. Now and forever, we live in darkness.
We do. But hey, everyone spends time in the dark. You and I just know it better than most. Let's take a minute while you're still gathering strength. Get to know each other. Maybe check our compass before we set sail. While we slumbered, I puzzled. And I realized I know you. Or I know who you are. You're the one they call the Nomad.
How do you know that? They still remember me? I am.
How do you know that?
Detective, remember? That name's been buzzing around my brain, and I only just tracked it. Another mystery. Where I got the idea. I didn't expect you in Seattle, not at all. And don't rightly know how I made the leap. Once folks hear the Nomad's in town, and they will, they're going to assume a lot. There are stories. Some have you as a destroyer, others an omen of doom. But, what would you say?
I am a traveler, I am a survivor, I am a warrior. Me? I'm a survivor.
Where I travel, disaster follows. When I war, it is against misfortune. If I am anything, I am a survivor.
Oh, that's not what I expected to hear. But if that's the truth, that's the truth. And I'm rather fond of surviving myself. Well then, what's the most dangerous thing out there, in your experience?
Said enough. Models that hate, ideals that demand blood, the fight for power.
I have escaped wars over the mortal crowns of Spain, England, Poland, Austria. So too have I escaped purges, plots, and persecutions in the courts of our kind. Whether mortal or not, it is the same. When it is uncertain who holds power, knives come out.
Interesting times for certain. Have you ever lived in an uninteresting time?
No. There are always those who sow confusion and sharpen knives. We do what we must.
Well, Seattle has both confusion and knives aplenty. But you weren't just running. You helped out, right?
I have said all I desire to say about myself. Tell me of you now.
All right, ask away. I warn you, I've had 100 years in this city, but my memories are Swiss cheese.
Any memories returning about the kindred of today? Who was your sire? What is this haven?
Tell me about your haven.
Oh, this place is not mine. Owned by a fellow by the name of Dale. But it's empty now, I know. Though I don't know how I know it. I can't say he was a friend, but I've always found charm in clutter. Provokes a soul to build castles out of thoughts. And a castle is a solid place to stand.
Who was your sire?
The one who chowed down on me 100 years back? Gideon, his name was. He was a peach. I liked him. Where is he now? I don't know. My best guess is he's gone to ground or dust.
I have been in torpor for decades. What can you tell me about kindred in modern times?
I can only speak to what I know, and I only know Seattle.
Are there new ways to slay us? Tell me about the Masquerade. Tell me about the Kindred Seattle. Tell me more about yourself.
I would know more about you. When we first spoke, you had little recent memory. Do you remember anything more?
One thing. Alcohol. On the air, on the floor, in glasses, in bottles. After that, I'll walk in the dark.
What is this about alcohol? Your memory seems drenched in it.
Alcohol?
Well, I'd say I was in a bar. If you feel properly woken, maybe we could try to find it.
I am awake, but there is something wrong. My blood is sluggish. I should be strong by now, even after torpor, and I am not.
Reckon that mark has brought you down a peg?
Speculation accomplishes nothing.
True, but let's just take another second. You know my blood is Malkavian. You know they call us lunatics, madmen, or prophets. But where do you draw a bloodline?
Okay. The Bruja's power lies in their strength and swiftness. They use these skills to turn the tide of battle, acting fast, hitting hard, and goading their foes into making a fatal move. A Bruja is an unstoppable force in a fight. Unstoppable force in the fight. Their unparalleled prowess ensuring they remain on top. Combat mastery rating normal. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Tremere. Members of Clan Tremere wield arcane powers and can bend blood to their will, weaponizing it against their foes. Their sorcery affects not only their own blood, but also of their enemies, and are able to inflict great pain and destruction on those that oppose them. Combat mastery rating normal. Banu Hakim. The Banu Hakim are silent judges, lawbringers, and executioners, swift and deadly. They can silence and dispatch their foes through both violence and sorcery. Banu Hakim can take down an enemy with chilling precision and the blink of an mortal eye before disappearing without a trace. Combat mastery rating hard. Ventru. The Ventru are masters of control, subduing and puppeteering others through sheer force of personality and will. They can freeze enemies in their tracks, turn them against each other, or make them forget they were even there. The Ventru's resilience also allows them to withstand attacks and survive inevitable reprisals. Combat mastery rating easy. La Sombra. The Sombra use their power to stoke the fires of fear in enemies and allies alike. Masters of Shadow, they bend the darkness to their will. Capable of nightmarish feats, they weaponize their control of shadows to isolate, ensnare, and instill dread in any target. Combat mastery rating hard. And finally, Toreador. The Toreador's enthralling presence allows them to make the first move. Often before their enemy has a chance to react, they can trance their victims and enemies, turning them in and blinding them to the danger in front of them until it's too late. Combat mastery rating normal. I like the sound of the Bruja. I like the sound of the Brewjaw. Premier sounds okay. The Banu Hakim, that sounds like something I would be like, but the combat mastery rating is hard, so let's see. Blood sorcery, obfuscate, and celerity. Celerity. For a moment there, I was going to say celebrity, and I'm like, no, there's no B in there. Okay, preview. Passive. Silence of death. All your actions become entirely silent for a period after feeding. Bladed hand. Slash swiftly in front of you, instantly beheading weaker opponents. Oh my god. Okay, that looked badass. The head just went flying off that guy. Split second. Move so fast that time appears to stop around you. Feeding terminates split second. Effect mute. Silence an individual so neither their screams nor weapons can be heard by others. Okay. Unseen aura. Become temporarily invisible to enemies and civilians. Note, you can still be heard. Unseen passage. Sprinting while crouched triggers a fast prowl. Low to the ground. Perk stack. Unlock all 6 to experience the Nomad's true power. Ooh, that sounds good, actually. Let's take a look at the Bruja. Passive. Brutality. This is my brutality. Anyway, after feeding, become flushed with vampiric strength, temporarily increasing the power of all your melee attacks. Lightning strike. Target multiple opponents and unleash an unstoppable hail of punches with the final strike dealing increased damage. Charge. Surge forward with eternal speed and rage. Grabbing an enemy you collide with to use as a battering ram to knock down others in your path. Taunt. Use your supernatural presence to enrage an opponent or civilian prey, compelling them to attack you. While enraged, the target takes increased damage. Target gains choleric blood resonance. Choleric blood resonance. Earth shock. Slam the ground with explosive force, flinging surrounding enemies into the air. Nearby opponents will take significant damage. And Spark of Rage. Killing enemies without feeding still activates your clan passive. Perk stack. Unlock all 6 to... Okay. This one doesn't sound as good as the other one. Corrosive Touch. The bodies of enemies slain by feeding will dissolve away. Place a curse on an opponent. The next time they take a damage, their body will swell up and explode. Stronger opponents take significantly longer to curse. Relocate. Recall. Mark your current position. Use again to return to that position. Boil a person's blood from the inside. Their horrified screams will draw others close. Cauldron of Blood. That sounds sick. Anyway. Blood Salvo. Conjure a set of blood daggers that can be thrown with telekinesis. And Blood of Potency. Feeding will recharge an additional blood pip for a random ability. Okay, it's not bad. I already looked at Bantam Hakim. Let's go to Ventru. Flesh of Marble. Feeding hardens your skin, making you highly resistant to damage. Use your strength of will to command a mortal to kill themselves. Vampires will be staggered and disarmed. Possession. Possesses an opponent to see through their eyes and control their movement for a period. While possessed, the target can be commanded to attack another person. Clown Memory. Cause the target to forget you were there, putting them into a relaxed state. Mass Manipulation. Subdue enemies within view, preventing them from attacking. Venture and effect abilities will apply to all subdued opponents while mass manipulation is active. And resilience increases the amount of health restored by feeding. Not bad, not bad. It's alright. The Sombra. Shadow Cloak. Feeding on enemies casts you into shadow, making you harder to see for a period. So I took a period of time. I don't know why they say for a period. Arms of Ariman. Strike with a thin shadow across the ground. Opponents caught by it will be temporarily trapped in place unless damaged. Feeding terminates Arms of Ariman. Shadow Step. Step into your own shadow and swiftly emerge from the shadow of your target. Glimpse of Oblivion. Cause an individual to become afraid, fleeing their posts and running from their allies. Target gains melancholic blood resonance. Enter Oblivion. Cast a broad shadow ahead of you, then temporarily enter a dimension where only you and others touched by the shadow exist. And Stygian Shroud prevents nearby mortals and ghouls from attacking you while feeding. Perk stack. Unlock all... not really too fond of the La Sombra. Doesn't sound all that good, to be honest. And the combat mastery rating is her, too. And now for Toreador. Cat's Grace. Move faster after feeding. Entrancing Kiss. Entrancing? Anyway. Kiss an individual to entrance them for a period, making them an ally that will defend you from others. The weaker the will of the target, the longer they will be entranced. Here you go, Gunner. That's right up your alley, right? Blink. Instantly dash to a targeted location. Ooh, I like that. That sounds good. Beckon. Put an individual into a docile trance where they will walk to where they last saw you. Target gains sanguine blood resonance. Blurred momentum. Temporarily boost your reflexes, allowing you to evade damage. And finally, fleetness. Relocate abilities will recharge over time. Okay. I am going to go with the Brewjaw plan.
Now this city has a fine crop of Brewha. Remind me to steer you to Silky.
Oh, Brewha. Okay. You taste the form. Oh, press triangle to open up ability tree. Okay. After feeding, become flushed with vampire strength, temporarily increasing the power of all your melee attacks. To unlock this ability, hold X. Oh my. Interesting. Oh. Okay, I see what it is now. I was like, why is there all these other things? Maybe I can unlock them and have them mixed? No, that can't be. Because I see the lamb, whatever you call it there, the one with the crown with the cross in the middle, and the rose, stuff like that. So it's for each of their abilities, but it's kind of weird how it shows it to me. I'm like, why would you show this to me if I can only get access to one set of abilities, unless I can get access to them at some point into the game? Now, that would be interesting. The chains of lead and gold. Doomflower? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, I see what's going on. To trigger this ability, press L2 and square for lightning strike. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. So I can get access to the other stuff. So once I chose the Bruya, I was like, when I accessed the lightning strike, I could access to these other abilities as well. Ooh, that's pretty cool. You can mix it up. You don't have to go and follow your clan's abilities right down to the very T and the dotted I. That's pretty good, actually. Let's take a look at the appearance. The Drifter, not the kind to settle down or to stick with the status quo. They make their own path no matter the odds. Okay. You know what? I'm good with the look.
Natty. And no one in this city will blink twice at you. While you were getting dolled up, I rooted out a memory. Realized why I brought us to Dale's place. I was here, I think. Not long before whatever happened. If we're gonna solve our cases, we could track back my footsteps. See if we can find that bar. I have no idea what Dale was studying, if that's what he was doing.
Get cat food. Call landlord. Again. Huck up my stat and chalk. I don't know, I can barely read that. Test bath number 12. Lack there. Something. Don't trust the guy at the power shop. Slay away from 6th and Main. Weird shadow. Oh, stay away from the 6th and Main. Weird shadow. Clean fridge. Is that thing something how? I don't know. Clean out something, pick up guitar strings? Or bathroom lights. Buy more coffee. Buy more coffee. Buy more coffee. I like these 3 things. Buy more coffee. Look. Something. Yeah, I can't read the rest of that. I quit. Alright. Oh, Elder Reader. Bronze trophy achieved. Little black notebook. Discovered in the Nomad's current haven. Small black notebook with a full leather cover and the rounded edges. Ivory-colored paper. It smells of stale sweat. Stale sweat and cologne, as though carried close to the body of someone who uses perfume but does not wash often enough. Ew. What it was doing next to so many old VHS tapes is unclear. The pages are filled with neat handwritten columns. The first page reads, KS 5mm, TM 5mm, GL 0.5G, DD 7.5mm, PP 5mm, DW 10mm plus 2G, LM 7.5mm. The mark. The strange mark is stitched deeply into the skin of Nomad's hand when they awoke. It appears to be the focus of the network of lines across their whole body. Even with a full day of rest, the mark persists, and the Nomad is now returned to their full strength. Perhaps the 2 facts are connected. That's it. La Sombra. That's the one with the crown. That's what I was trying to think of. Seattle. Characters.
Like a fairground Nickelodeon, although it does cost more than a nickel and it doesn't make you smile.
What? I was just trying to turn the TV on. What the hell is he talking about? Ooh, hello. What's this? Oh, no. The cat's dead. Discovered in Nomad's current haven, the body of a dead cat. Rigor mortis has passed, and the quiet, wet sounds of movement inside the corpse's mouth indicate the presence of fly larvae. Rest in peace, kitty.
Dale was into mixing up thin blood alchemicals. Dangerous trade. My buddy Dale had body image problems. That's how he put it.
Okay. Okay. Well-used shrine. A photograph of a group of people alongside a candle, strongly scented of vanilla. The blackened wick and tunneling of the wax implies that the candle is lit frequently for short periods of time. There is no way to know which person in the photo has caused such devotion, but there is some scuffing on the picture frame that indicates it is picked up regularly. The entire area is unusually clean and devoid of dust compared to the rest of the the apartment. Velvet Ember Saga? And then you got a Ouija board. See if there's anything in here.
A gramophone, sort of, but much more acceptable sound quality up until the early 90s.
There's nothing wrong with early 90s music. It's today's music that you gotta tolerate with, Anyway.
Computers. Mostly, they're like a very fast telegraph system staffed by idiots. My advice is to leave well alone.
Very accurate portrayal of, computers.
I won't say my body's fragrant, but I reckon your keen senses could get a sniff of it.
Stay with you all night and be long gone before anyone wakes up. Promise. There's a deathly chill in the air tonight, Seattle, and I hear this snowstorm shows no signs of slowing down. Caller 1, is that what's keeping you awake tonight?
Oh, Beth, I am so excited. What a pleasure it is to speak with you.
Well, you have my full attention, caller. I'm all yours.
Well, Beth, we all have a dream, don't we? A dream we love to share with the world, but have no idea on how to do so, right?
Most of my dreams would require a subscription to view.
You're so funny, Beth. Such a boss babe. That's why I think you'd be perfect to join my team. See, my dream, and I know this is a bit crazy, is to promote confidence and self-love to all my fellow ladies through my company, Bright Bold Beeswax, or 3B.
You want me to sell beeswax?
If you don't want to start selling right away, you can just find me some other boss babes. Each one is on my way. It gives you a little bit something extra in your wallet.
Sure. Sign me up, hun.
Really? Okay, let me just get some information.
Oops. Looks like we have a bad connection. Sorry, caller, but good luck out there. Next caller, tell me your
Old.
tale.
It's alive!
Who's alive, caller?
Well, she's alive. But it's not not her.
I'm afraid you're losing me, caller.
No, I already lost it. I already lost her. I went to her funeral. We buried her.
But you're saying that she's alive.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I came home late from work. All the lights were off. But before I could open the door, I heard some noises from inside.
And? Did you see her in your house?
I don't know. It was dark. But I knew she was in there.
How do you know?
She took things. Personal things I kept of hers. They don't have any meaning to anyone else.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Well, they say marriage is a fine institution, but some of us aren't ready for that kind of commitment. Are you sure your wife didn't fake this tragedy?
What are you saying?
Did your wife keep secrets, caller? Was there someone in her life that looked at her a little too long? Or someone she spent a little too much time with?
No, she wouldn't. Well, there was Cameron.
Something about Cameron, huh?
One time, my wife came home at 2 a.m. and she said she was out with her friends. But I never heard a car drop her off. And Cameron came by the next day to check on her.
They say that we should love thy neighbor. Maybe your wife took it too literally, caller.
I gotta go, Bet. Me and Cameron have to talk.
Well, thanks for the scary story, caller. Let us know how it turns out.
Yes,
Okay,
let us.
my darlings. It's time for this gal to get paid. But don't go leaving me high and dry, okay?
Has this ever happened to you?
Who spilled red wine all over my couch? The guests are coming in a minute.
Clean all your accidental messes with Stain Eliminator, made from ingredients that work like magic. But our lawyers said we can't say that, so it's made with science, which is almost as good.
This will free up so much time. Thanks, Stain Eliminator.
Stain Eliminator, for when life gives you messes.
Well, hey there, Seattle. Did you miss me? Next caller. You're on with Better.
Okay, I'm having fun listening to this. I don't know about you all.
I'm aching for yours.
More, actually.
It's good to know that I have that effect on you. What's on your mind tonight?
A woman.
Fascinating. Is she an enemy or a lover?
To be determined.
What can you tell me about this mystery woman?
Well, she's got your name.
Well, a friend of mine always told me the men she meets talk too much. I should give you her number. Call me again if that cat lets go of your tongue, okay? It looks like someone has been trying to get through for a while. Hey there, caller. I didn't mean to keep you waiting.
If anyone wants me to continue listening to this, say aye. If nobody speaks, and then I'll continue.
Well, that's just unacceptable, caller. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Why don't you unburden yourself and see if we can get some pleasure out of it?
I think those good times are long gone. I don't know how I can go back to just living after all of this. Now that I know what's really out there.
And what is out there, caller?
Evil. I'm sorry. That sounds both reductive and dramatic. But it's the loudest word that keeps bouncing around in my brain, you know? Have you ever looked at a stranger on the bus? In a coffee shop? Sitting on a park bench and you just knew there was something wrong about them?
Nobody said anything.
Feel it deep in the bone.
I know two people are lurking. The other person's playing the game, but...
My dating history will tell you I have no such instincts, caller.
There's a part of me that envies you, Bet, and another part that pities you. And that's the rub of the whole thing. I saw something last night, and it was like this urge was lit up inside me. And no matter how hard I try, or what I
Time
do,
to
I cannot go back to the life
play a little bit more. I just really am enjoying that person's voice. Very relaxing.
Remember, even in Seattle, people will notice if you do something, weird. Like leaping a building in a single bound. Keep it on the down low. We have a masquerade to protect.
Okay, well, what's the masquerade thing? The meter, I should say. Running doesn't break the masquerade. Okay. Damn. What? I can't go down here? Dang. Oh, damn. Okay. Go up here. Uh-oh.
Look what took the bait.
If it ain't Benny Muldoon.
Better start wriggling, little fish. It's about to get real dry.
Sheriff, Bruja, my boss. Careful.
Well met, kin.
The hell you call me, runoff?
Only what I would call anyone who hailed from the learned clan.
Motherfucker. You really ain't no thin blood, are you?
Thin blood? Of weak heritage, a latter generation. They are common here?
The hell kind of rock you been hiding under? Yeah, they're common. Like fleas in a street cat.
Benny. Such a way with words.
My blood is too strong for you. Why do they concern you? You hunt them for sport?
You are out hunting for sport? Or is this your duty as sheriff?
My duty? My fucking duty? Yeah, maybe it is my duty. Maybe it's a duty we should all be fucking paying more attention to. I thought you had a stick up your ass. Seemed I was right. But much as this is fun and all, I got places to be.
Will you tell your prince we spoke?
Fuck the Camarilla. Fuck the prince.
Did he lose his last marble?
Right now, I got thin blood spines to rip out. So I'll tell you what. You have one night, to sort your business and get the fuck out of Seattle. After that, it's open season. No hard feelings. See you around, sweetheart.
Damn.
He's given us a night. Let's use it and get back on my trail.
You said he was your superior?
He's chief kicker-in of heads for the court, but he also keeps a foot in at the SPD. Between us, we keep a lid on any breaches of the Masquerade. If I can offer a bit of critique, it's always best to stand straight up to Benny. You show him your underbelly, you cut it out. hated the Thin Bloods. Don't really know why he's hunting them tonight, though.
No way. I can back up there. Are you kidding me?
Just as a thought, I'd suggest you keep your presence on the down. Take it from me, you lose a parcel of respect if you talk out loud with the voices in your head.
Why is it showing 30? I don't know. Unless I don't get it.
You want a party? Sure. You are godsend. You know that? You lead on, hot stuff.
Slow night. I'm so bored.
Whoa. Did that just say Streetwalker? Where is she? On the second face.
Oh, I could kill for a coffee.
Is that what he's saying while like making out with her? Yeah, let's try this again, shall we? It's gone anyway.
I moved to Seattle to get away from people like this.
Okay.
Landmarks up ahead. They're being bold tonight.
Hold L2 and use your... press that to use your vampiric powers. Not really entirely sure why. Over there. There's something on that wall there.
Huh. That looks like the mark on your head. Now that is strange. Written using your blood?
Interesting. Got 100 XP for it. Can't complain. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
That's the hole in the wall. Anarch Place. Katsumi's folk hang there. You might meet her.
No one's getting through here on my watch. Hello?
Shit.
Damn it!